Okay, I think I'm knowledgeable enough about chemistry to just type the word chemistry into Bing Images and just use that as my PowerPoint presentation. So let's get started here. Chemistry is the study of colorful condiments. So these are all dressings you can put on your salad. That's a raspberry vinaigrette, that's a urine vinaigrette, that's spinach, blueberry, and raspberry again. These are the periodic table of elements. They make up all that it ever was or could be on Earth. So these are the different components. So that's Minnesota, that is fennel, the spice. Down here, that's rutabaga. That's Oswald, which is just a nod to the guy who invented elements. And that's mountains, just, so we have mountains in the world, we know, potatoes. Again, these are just everything, every component of life. There it is. I know you'd probably think there'd be more, but there's not that many. They all fit on a single one sheet. This is, again, more colorful liquids, but they're not what you think. That's blood. That's green juice. That is urine. That's what you thought for sure. This one is Mountain Dew Baja Blast. So these are different poisons. An important part of chemistry is the study of killing someone with arsenic, cyanide, and things like that. This is how to measure those poisons. This is more liquids. Can we skip ahead to something that isn't bottles of liquid? Oh, and more elements. No big deal. Let's name some more here. This is Arminians. Okay, so here's some things that aren't liquids. So another important part of chemistry is boba balls. So you've got the study of like how to detect the parts of the universe that make physics the way that it is, and you've got the parts of tea that makes it delicious but a little bit weird for people who aren't used to the texture of little like bubbles exploding in their mouth. And then again, more colorful things. That's pretty much all there is to. If you take advanced chemistry, all the teacher is going to be doing is just showing you colorful bottles. And you just got to name them. You got to be like red bottle, blue bottle, green bottle, and she'll be like, that's wrong, that was a turquoise bottle. And you're like, I failed. Okay, so there's one element of chemistry we haven't talked about yet, which is balancing equations. I like whenever my computer doesn't register that I typed words into it. Oh wow, you figured out how to do it. Amazing. So here we go. Balancing equations is whenever you have different components and you got to make sure that they're fair and balanced so that one part of the equation isn't too much Republican or Democrat. So over here you've got peanut butter, hydrocortisone, water, and peanut butter chlorine. These are things that the Republicans and the Democrats want to put in our water, and you've got to figure out a balanced way to equal that out. What did I say? Okay, so this is just a model of the bone structure of an alien life form. That's what their joints look like. Not really relevant to chemistry, but cool to look at nonetheless. What were these other ones that I was... Okay. This is an illustrated representation of the formula about how to turn light and magnetic energy into a radioactive apple that will just destroy the world in nuclear winter. And over here, this is how you brew coffee. So baristas, take note, because that's the best way. All right, so thanks so much for joining me on this episode of Education Station. I hope you learned a thing or two about chemistry. Let's recap what we learned. Iron, nickel, zinc, they make up our coins.